Say something. You need one of those clappers, Ian. You need one of those like scene opening clappers.
Can we get one?
Ian, can you order one?
You don't do that on live streams. That's not
okay. We're gonna do it on our.
By the way,
did we get our prayer clock?
The prayer clock. There was a charge for the prayer clock for that amount.
Okay.
To our credit card, I saw it, but we haven't received anything yet.
Have we been Has our like fucking credit card information made its way to the dark web yet, or what?
Nothing's happened on that credit card except for stuff that's already been available.
Okay, good.
And it says prayer clock on it. Like, so the charge says prayer clock.
I will be the happiest boy alive if we get a James Earl Jones prayer clock.
I'm not doing the show anymore.
I'm gonna move into the studio.
I'm just putting the mic up to the prayer clock and playing the prayer clock from that point
What
on.
we should have is a webcam of just prayer clock.
Yeah. Just prayer clock?
Just prayer clock webcam.
That'd be amazing.
So you can just tune in at any time and just listen or watch the prayer clock.
Oh, poor Ian.
That is true. I did text
Tom
that to
literally
Ian.
texted me this.
I did text that to Ian today.
Deserved it.
I like that I'm Big Boss Tom on that. That's good. I'm sure that's not how I'm in your phone, so I appreciate you changing it from a series of curse words or whatever you put on there.
Yeah. Super Big Boss.
We got a message. I think it was Stone Banana who said that they also bought a prayer clock or started the charge for it and then didn't.
Get a virtual card.
How does that work? Like started the charge? I don't know what that means.
They gave like $1 or something, like a test charge, and then I guess they.
I don't even know how that works. Can you just pay less money?
Don't know.
For
I don't know.
things?
I just saw like a couple tweets come through. I didn't pay a lot of attention to it.
I want to do that from now. From now on, I'm gonna just pay $1 and see what people will send me.
But anyway, so they do. I did see that it charged, and it didn't charge until 2 days ago. So I don't know if it takes them a week to pack a prayer clock up.
Dude, it's got to be one of those things. 6 to 8 weeks for delivery.
Yeah, I bet you it is one of those like 6 to 8 weeks for delivery things. So we'll see.
There's just going to come a time where you get to the studio and there's just going to be a fucking mysterious ticking package, and we're gonna be like, oh yeah, should we open it?
Prayer
and then
time.
we'll wait. Then James Earl Jones will sing to us from inside the package.
If we do get a real prayer clock for real, we are going to. And if you missed the stream last week, go watch the stream because that's what we're talking about. We're talking about the prayer clock that we watched. We watched a prayer clock commercial last week. If we get it, we have to put it in the same room where we put Gary with the lights and Gary's like, you know how we had planned to have like a Gary cam.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Put it in that.
We're gonna do that. We'll do the same thing.
We'll put it in the room. We'll put it in the same room.
Yeah. Put it in the same room as the Gary cam.
More stuff.
Yeah.
I can't wait for the Gary cam.
Yeah, we got to get Gary fixed still.
We do.
Yeah.
We do. I think Lou Zealand was gonna.
Yeah. Lou Zealand said he's gonna. I haven't gotten in touch with him yet though. So it's just all the
other shit to do.
Other stuff. Getting COVID. Things like that.
Minor
stuff.
Minor COVID related details.
Little tiny stuff. You know how it works. So we're supposed to watch. Did you put it in the notes, Ian?
Yeah, it's in the notes.
Okay. So we're supposed to watch. Hey, by the way, so last week, Ian, I tasked you with something. Maybe we should start the show out that way. Last week, I tasked you with something.
With an auto tune.
I tasked you with an audio. I said, hey, Ian, can you do this? And you said, oh, man. And then I said,
then he kicked a rock with his toe.
And then I said, sometimes, Ian, at your job, you have to do shit you don't want to do. And then you said, oh, man. And then you left. So did you do it? Did you do what we asked you to do?
This is a case of the quiet quitting thing where I do up into the amount that I want.
This is a case of it.
You tried to and then you didn't do it?
You have a whole career out of this quiet quitting.
This is a promotional thing that we did. It will be on the Monday episode premiere.
So on the Monday episode for the commercial, it's going to be the wide release. You're doing it as a commercial?
But it'll be on the YouTube video. I mean, like the video.
What?
What are you talking about?
What in the world, Ian?
Okay,
Ian, how are you going to put it in there?
Pretend we're passingly familiar with this show.
Are you going to put it as a bumper? Like, is that what you're thinking?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I wasn't going to put it in the audio. Well, I could put it in both, but I was going to do it in the video, so it forces people to go watch the YouTube on Monday.
Okay, so here's what we'll do. If you want to hear, should I tell them what it is?
Sure.
I should tell them what it is. So Ian is supposed to, I tasked him with remixing the song we listened to, the terrible rap song we listened to last week at the end of the Utah senator or whatever it was, or statesperson, whatever.
Horrible old lady.
State senator.
He is going to be creating a whatever remixed auto-tuned version of that. I had asked him to do it and he failed to deliver to you tonight here on the stream.
I don't even make beep. I don't know why you think I make beep. But okay.
You pretend you make all kinds of music.
Okay.
Just get your fucking MIDI keyboard, flip fire on your one wheel, and fucking serve up some fresh beats, bro.
I just record people making the music. I don't make the music.
I don't know, man. I've heard some original tunes out of Ian on our 12 to 13 minute commercial segments.
All right. So here we go. Stone Banana says, prayer clock update. I tried to charge the correct amount twice, but they haven't contacted me. I raised the virtual card limit to cover the amount in case they run it again.
Maybe he'll get a clock.
Maybe you'll get a clock.
That's great.
They gave me a number on the thing that's like, call if there's an issue or something. So there's a different number.
All right.
When you got the receipt, there's an actual different number. So we can call that if the...
I bet we are the only Glory Hole Studios credit card that was ever used to order a prayer clock.
Admittedly. All right, we're going to watch some Alex Jones. Now, we're not going to watch a ton of it because it's 13 minutes long. Well, we'll see. Maybe we'll watch the whole thing. Who knows? Maybe we'll watch the whole thing. So, Tom...
Do we want to have a drink first?
Yeah, why don't we have a drink?
So... Last week or the week before, a couple of weeks, several weeks ago, we got a very generous financial donation from Steiny. I wrote it down, Steiny 45255.
Yeah, very generous.
It was a very generous donation,
We said
financial contribution.
We said we were going to buy a drink with it.
And we did. We bought ourselves a fine port. This is a Taylor Fladgate. It's a 10-year-old tawny port. We've been digging the port.
We've been loving the port.
This is a new thing for me.
The port is good, dude. I will say this, like
myself a little bit of this.
I could drink a lot of port.
Yeah, I am shocked at how much I love this.
A lot of port.
This is wildly delicious. Had no idea. Bought this as to make a specific kind of
drink,
like an old fashioned. Or what the hell was I making?
It had an egg in it.
It had an egg. It had
a whole thing in it. All right, so
cheers, buddy.
This is the Steiny.
Steiny.
Thank you. Cheers. I can drink an absolute shit ton of
There's
that.
no end to how much of that I want to have.
I can drink so much of that.
Port is in my life now.
I can drink so much of that.
It's so fucking good.
Wow.
Damn.
It's smooth and good and just perfect.
Ian, you don't drink at all, right?
No.
I'm going to send you a bottle of port.
No, thank you.
Wow. That's good stuff.
You know, like our respectful President Trump. I follow in his footsteps.
All right, what's Channel 5? Tell us what Channel 5 is first.
Channel 5 is originally what was, it's the guy who ran All Gas No Brakes, which was a popular
that guy used to,
goes,
would walk up and do on-the-scene interviews?
Yeah, interviews.
Yeah.
But anyway, his production company kind of screwed him over, so he bounced, and then he started his own thing, Channel 5. So now he's doing it, and it's like even better than before.
Okay.
So this is an interview he just dropped, and he's been teasing it for a while with Alex Jones, during the trial.
Okay.
And
so we're going to watch it, and we're going to get flagged immediately.
No. He's first of all, Channel 5 is pretty chill, but in terms of all that shit.
All right. Well, let's see.
All right.
He likes react videos.
Let's see how chill this person
switch
is.
And see if the audio comes through.
I will.
Also, chat, while we're doing that, remind me if we ever played Pete and Baz for Tom and Cecil, because we should do that afterwards.
Pete and Baz. I don't know what that is.
Okay, so here we go. Tell me if you can hear this.
Responsible for what happened to the Sandy Hook families.
Yep. Yes, I killed the children.
But beyond that,
I went in that school. I pulled a gun out and I shot every one of them myself. I mean, I'm guilty. It's true.
No, but
no. Let's just. Do I feel responsible that someone that played shoot 'em up video games on a bunch of drugs went and killed a bunch of kids, and then the internet questioned it, and I covered that?
They staged Sandy Hook. The evidence is just overwhelming. We looked at all sides. We played devil's advocate from both sides.
No, I don't feel responsible, and I don't apologize anymore. I'm done. Mm-hmm. I don't apologize. I killed the kids.
Was there a defendant?
No, I killed them. I killed him.
You didn't kill him.
No, I did.
No, you didn't.
No, everybody says no. No, I killed him.
No, you didn't.
I killed him. I already admitted I did it. I killed him. I'm the bad guy. I'm the devil. Get rid of the First Amendment. Can we move on to other topics?
This is a million times classic gaslighting.
Right? Yeah, right.
Like this is somebody who's an abuser who is
you're exactly right.
Is trying to belittle your point by making a big fucking deal about it.
I'm gonna take your point. I'm gonna hyperbolize it to the point of absurdity. Yell it back at you like this. Yeah,
that's exactly what it is.
This is like if there was a fucking textbook on being an evil abuser, this would be this would be chapter 1.
This is at the top.
Yep.
I don't think
I killed him. First Amendment killed him. Second, get rid of the Second Amendment. Get rid of the First Amendment. They're bad. They killed the kids too. George Washington killed him. Jesus killed him. We should rename the whole planet Sandy Hook. Everything. There should be holidays. We should bow 5 times a day to New Haven, Connecticut for the kids that died. Every American's to blame. Every gun owner's to blame. I'm to blame.
Wow.
We're all guilty. To Bloomberg and Soros. Turn our guns in. Turn our guns in. I know. I did it. I killed them. I killed them. I killed them. I know. I killed them.
He can monologue like nobody else, man.
I know, man.
He just seizes control of an interview and he can monologue like nobody's else.
It's true. It's true. This guy across from him looks genuinely uncomfortable.
Yeah, he does.
I would be so uncomfortable, first off, being that close to Alex Jones, but then like just hearing him sort of go into this abuser rant.
Oh, yeah.
I'm done talking about it. Okay. I killed them. Okay, go ahead.
Can we talk about the trial at all?
There's nothing to talk about. Yeah. Let me tell you, I don't know if I can do this interview right now.
It's a minute and 40 seconds.
I know, I'm sure.
So staged.
I am positive that he asked some questions more than, do you feel responsible and do you want to talk about the trial? I cannot imagine
that there was nothing prior to this.
There was nothing prior to this, but it's great editing.
It is, right, yeah.
You need a good editor. We don't have one yet, but we'll get one.
I don't think you should keep doing that.
What? Dude, I murdered those children. I did. I killed them myself.
Still not a funny thing to say. Yeah, I get the point, but it's just like, fuck, man.
Fuck it. I don't give a fuck, dude. I'm far beyond giving a fuck right now.
I understand.
You want to fucking take
his assistant is that guy who's like, put the fucking lotion to the best.
Are they like auto tune? They're fucking with his voice, right?
Yeah. They're
wait a minute. Or Ian, does your sexy voice friend actually work for Alex Jones?
Might work for Alex
crazy
Jones.
Right winger.
Does he work for him?
Does he work for the? Okay,
they got dental, so I mean, I don't have fucking dental.
Hey, next time I see you, I'll knock out one of your teeth. You'll have dental. All right.
I bet the people do work even when it's asked of them and they don't want to do
it. Closers get dental.
No, but I'm just saying. They really, that wasn't their intention.
This is amazing.
A jury in the Alex Jones trial ordering the conspiracy theorists to pay $45.2 million to parents who lost their 6-year-old son in the Sandy Hook massacre for calling it a hoax.
Suck it.
Every sin ever committed on Earth in 10,000 years of history, I did it.
10,000 years of history.
The Zodiac Killer, I did it. Vietnam War, Hitler. I was actually Hitler. It wasn't Hitler. It was me.
Did he take his fucking million subscriber thing out and shoot it?
Yeah.
Shoot it. What a fucking petulant baby. What a
Wait,
baby.
is that why he did that?
Yeah.
So wait, when you get a million subscribers, YouTube gives you, what is that thing? A golden.
They used to.
It's like
anymore.
Play button.
It's a play button. Yeah. It's like
okay.
Like every 10 or every. No, every.
What do they give us when we hit a million? Are we going to hit a million? Are we at a million almost?
Hey, Ian, can you get us to a million subscribers?
Ian,
yeah,
I'm going to need you to create about 990,000 sock accounts.
Well, how do you feel about other shootings? Do you think you could lie about them?
I was in a time machine in Germany. I did all that.
Okay, let's look at what he's got here, Tom. This is Alex Jones's amazing fucking notes that he has.
Yeah. Oh, his printouts from the internet?
Where's that taken from? Where did he print it out from, though?
From InfoWars. He printed it out from his own website, and the byline of the article is by a guy named Zero Hedge.
Really?
Look at that. By Zero Hedge.
Huh.
And it's from August.
Yeah.
I did everything. And that's what I accept. So you're here with the bad guy. You're here with the villain. Lex Luthor, right now. You're talking to him right now. You're talking to Lex Luthor. How's it feel?
You don't feel like Lex Luthor to me.
I invented cancer.
How?
I just did it. Doesn't matter. I created death. People didn't die before I was born. I created heartburn. I created hemorrhoids. I created hangovers.
All things he's suffering from right now.
Gingivitis.
That's a bad one.
I created hair loss. I created...
Great editing. It's so good.
I wish I could do that one.
I created bad breath.
So yeah, now that we've accepted that.
I invented Prozac that Adam Lanza was on. I had his mom buy him the AR-15, give it to him. I was there, yeah. Did you know that all money in the universe was created by Sandy Hook? It was a time machine. Before the Rothschilds created fractional reserve banking, before tally sticks, before gold coins, the Roman era, it was the Sandy Hook event that created all money, future and forward. Yeah. Everything is that. Everything.
Well, I mean, how do you feel about like how your attorney did overall?
They said I was guilty beforehand because they couldn't have a real trial because they had 24 minutes out of 10 years of me talking about it. Most of them me saying it happened. It's sick. It's disgusting. I was being sarcastic earlier. Yeah. I didn't kill the children. I'm not Jeffrey Dahmer.
Wait, I'm confused. Now he didn't kill the children?
You didn't invent money or whatever you said?
I thought
gingivitis or whatever you said.
Now I have someone. Where did cancer come from now?
I don't even know.
God damn it.
Bent hemorrhoids.
This has been a roller coaster, Cecil. Dude, an emotional roller coaster.
I know that they're editing this, but it genuinely feels like all you have to do to Alex Jones is just get him started and he'll never stop.
100%. Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. You just pull that fucking thing and he's just like,
I got it.
Yeah.
Things, and they're trying to demonize me to say questioning things is a bad deal.
And elementary school massacre, 26 dead, 27 dead now, 18 kids in Connecticut. When you got small children, this really gets to you. That's why the globalists use children's deaths to go after our guns, because they know it gets to us. So don't ever think the globalists that have hijacked this country wouldn't stage something like this. They kill little kids all day, every day. And it's not our government, it's the globalist. I really think they're going to try to come after the guns.
He has aged so poorly.
How long ago was Sandy Hook? 10 years?
Yeah, Sandy Hook. Yeah, I think
more than that. I don't know.
Well, they just showed. They just showed
2012. 10 years. In 10 years, this man has aged a solid 25, 30 years.
Aged 30 years.
Wow. He looks like a baby.
He looks so young here.
He looks like a child.
He's in his mid-30s here. He looks his mid-30s here because he's in his mid-40s now.
He looks young enough for Adam Lanza to shoot him.
And he looks. Oh yikes! Yikes!
Edit that out.
Wow.
I clearly believe from the evidence, children were really killed in Sandy Hook, and it's a real tragedy. Unfortunately, evidence is beginning to come out. People who've been coached, people who've been given cue cards, people who are behaving like actors.
I dropped Billy off and watched him go around the corner, and he never came back, all because of the guns. Won't you just turn your guns in for my son? I mean, folks, we've got video of Anderson Cooper with clear blue screen out there.
Nothing can account for what happens to his nose.
Early on, I said, well, they had to have killed somebody. I mean, this doesn't make sense. Then parents come out and start laughing and then turn to the camera and cry. No one died in 2012 in Sandy Hook. Sandy Hook is a synthetic, completely fake, with actors, in my view, manufactured. I couldn't believe it at first. I knew they had actors there, clearly, but I thought they killed some real kids. And it just shows how bold they are.
People come up to me in hotels and in grocery stores.
Wow.
And I'll be
the stuff he said about that is so disgusting.
Yeah.
And then the worst part about this entire case is that he essentially weaponized his audience to go after these people and torment them. These are the people who are, they're the ones surviving the kid's death. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like the kids died and they are just the one who is left to pick up their shattered fucking life.
Yep.
And he's this fucking guy who keeps on sicking his fucking audience on.
Well, dude, I was listening to some of the trial, and part of the reason is that they were looking at the Google Analytics and seeing that when they talked about Sandy Hook, their viewers turned in and they sold more merchandise.
Yeah, man.
And so he doubled down on he had to keep creating more story around this thing.
He wanted more money.
Right. because the Google Analytics told him that this was a moneymaker. That's all this is.
Yeah,
Keep in mind, like, who gives a shit what he really thinks? Everyone like is hung up. I hear like a lot of times, I don't think he really thinks that. Who fucking cares?
Yeah.
What did he literally doesn't matter. What did he do?
And what did he do? Yep. And then why?
He's making money.
Because it's fucking money, man.
This guy's making money.
Walking my dog and they just go, the car will go, "Roar! You son of a bitch, quit, leave those kids alone." And I'll be like, I never talk about it. The media, shut up, you. And some people have confronted me in front of my wife and children and said, "You son of a bitch, you killed those kids." No one knows who Adam Lanza is. When you ask somebody about Sandy Hook, it's Alex Jones. Yeah. So I did not kill the children.
But do you feel any sense of responsibility for the way the lives of the Sandy Hook families were affected?
An emotional day of testimony after 3 family members whose loved ones were murdered at Sandy Hook Elementary School took the stand describing the harassment they endured as a result of Alex Jones' false statements.
People were, accusing me of lying, telling me Ben never lived, telling me that I was going to burn in hell and that I would pay for what I had done.
Hensel testified that after her husband Jeremy committed suicide in 2019, people went to their daughter Avielle's gravesite looking for evidence the family was faking his death.
I couldn't wrap my head around just one more family member being part of this narrative.
It's an industry. It's a business. They got $73 million from Remington. They've sued all these different groups and people. So no, I didn't kill their kids. I already said I was sorry before they ever sued me. And now they've just attached themselves to my name and who I am. They can get all the judgments they want against me. I have hardly any money. All those articles you see, it's like.
I'll tell you what, though. I'm getting that fucking desk.
I want that desk, brother.
That fucking desk, man.
Look, I love.
I will turn the studio into a shrine to that desk,
dude. 100%. If that desk is on sale, we are. Like, I'll call in sick to work for a month.
I will cash in my 401k to get that.
We are doing it. I love a guy who sits in a studio that looks like that. Is like, I got no money, I'm broke.
Yeah, I know. And as he's got the copies of his book all in front of him and on the side.
Ian, can you do me a favor?
That's like a $6,000 camera doing the one shot like behind him. I think it's an Ursa Mini. Anyway, go ahead.
Would you do me a quick favor, Ian, and just take a quick mental note of everything you see there and order us one.
Order all that stuff
because it doesn't cost very much money.
Yeah, it's not.
He just said
he doesn't have any money.
He just said so. We'll take our like YouTube chat money for like a week or two.
What is on the walls? And then we'll buy all that stuff. What is on the walls? Because I thought it was green screen, but what is on the walls?
No, those are seamless monitors.
Fuck.
Like
those are all different monitors.
Yeah, look at the little lines. You can see where they're pieced together.
Well, Ian, why do we have fucking chump walls? Why don't we have fucking monitor walls?
I mean, also he has a $20,000 Rolex.
Ian, why don't I have a $20,000 Rolex?
Straight up, almost all of it's not even true.
You're not doing too good money wise right now.
I never. Like they had a financial expert in my rig trial. And he said InfoWars is worth $130 million, and Alex Jones is worth $270 million. I don't have $2 million in cash. I don't have stocks and bonds. I don't have all that stuff. So it's like a joke. They can have $1 billion verdicts. It doesn't mean anything.
So they're expecting you to pay $45 million.
It's like $47 million or something like that total.
You think that in time you'll be able to do that?
Oh, no. It's what's ridiculous. Like, and they have 2 more trials coming up in Connecticut and in Texas. Everyone's like, yeah, we're gonna get him. They've built me up into like I'm this giant creature, like all powerful, like Stay Puft Marshmallow Man.
You are.
Well, I mean,
it's real, yeah, so it's like it's funny actually. It's actually comical. I mean, it's actually hilarious. The Sandy Hook families, they already got $73 million from Remington. They're sitting there thinking they're about to get this big payday, and it doesn't exist.
Yeah. Are you going to be able to keep the studio open?
Oh, I mean, I could do a show anywhere. I mean, they're not going to show anything now. They could run off some of our employees. Yeah. They could shut down some of our people. Yeah. Which is their big job, to shut down America, get rid of American workers. I mean, that's the.
Think of how bad Alex Jones is, and then think about Alex Jones as Ian.
Right? He's got a team of Ians.
Oh, God.
I love to. Can you imagine working for Alex Jones right now and have him say on camera, like, I can keep getting sued. I'll just fire all these fuckers. That's what he just said. I'll keep doing the show.
I'll fire all these fuckers before I get rid of this desk.
That's the part for the course, but I mean, as long as I don't want to quit or they don't put me in prison, they can't stop anything.
Was there a definitive year where big tech really teamed up to deplatform InfoWars?
Yeah, it was 2018, early 2018.
Amazing. What a great question.
Bay Area tech giants are taking action against a prominent conspiracy theorist.
Twitter gives Alex Jones the boot. Just into CNN, Facebook is purging right-wing conspiracy theorist Alex Jones.
Apple, Facebook, Spotify, and YouTube all completely banned InfoWars within 12 hours of each other.
Facebook said, "We have taken it down for glorifying violence and using dehumanizing language to describe people who are transgender, Muslim, and immigrants, which violates our hate speech policies."
What happened to the news?
They had the heads of big tech said they got together and colluded to shut me down. I knew they had to censor freedom because freedom was so popular. I mean, I knew that was coming. Yeah.
How did that affect your audience size?
It didn't let us have, on average, that giant viral spread every day reaching 20, 30 million people. Instead, it was 3, 4 million people that were hardcore. But then they understood there was censorship, so they were grassroots putting it out. So it actually made it more underground and more avant-garde, more black sheep, more rebel, and more outlaw. And so made it more successful.
He's just saying things now.
But you also recognize the marketing rebrand. You know that he did this. We were talking, I think we were talking to Dan and Jordan, and they were saying that there's some things that he does to try to stay in this niche.
Yeah, because
it attracts people.
Yeah, getting banned is literally now part of his brand.
That banned.com or whatever, or .gov or whatever it was.
He's a smart guy when it comes to like turning a buck on something.
Man.
The thing that he understands too, and I think this is something that's important, like 20 million people that casually watch your shit doesn't matter. 3 million people that buy your merch and subscribe. At the end of the day, he's a business. Yeah. He's not trying to get, and this is something like people don't see, he's not trying to get the most viewers possible. He doesn't care.
Yeah.
If he could get one viewer that gave him $50 million, it's better to have one viewer gives you $50 million.
I want a $50 million patron.
Right.
Yeah, exactly. And it's the same thing.
It's
the same thing. And then you're right. And he targeted that niche constantly throughout he targets them by saying more and more extreme things.
Right.
That's how he keeps these people staying around and how he attracts new rabid followers to his cause because 100%. He says the craziest shit that they want to hear. Not the average, because CNN gets millions of viewers, but they're saying sort of a simple, narrative, whereas he's saying a very highly, polarized,
highly emotionally provocative narrative,
causing like a really small niche to love him.
Right, and then they're constantly running the numbers. What stories did we cover? Watch the graph. Which stories? At what time during the day?
That's some analytics there.
That's some analytics.
Yeah.
And that shit's all available to anyone now.
Yeah.
What would you do if you had a time machine?
Great question.
I think even though I got caught in their Sandy Hook trap and I was covered other people's theories and barely did it, wasn't much of what I did on the on the timeline, I think I'd do it all again. I think this is going to bring us to something bigger. I mean,
his voice, you know what it sounds like to me? Have you ever been to Blue Man Group?
Yeah.
You know when they play the fucking PVC things and they tap on the PVC things and they that's what his voice
like. His
voice sounds like a guy in blueface tapping on PVC.
I will say, nobody sounds like Alex Jones.
Is blueface racist?
That's Smurfism.
Technically, if I had it all over to do again, I wouldn't have been caught in that trap. But that's not how the universe works. I did these things, and I'm going with the flow of where I'm at. I did it from a good heart.
I love this shot.
I think it'll be turned towards good at the end of the day.
I love that fucking shot.
So I'm not worried about it. And I believe humanity's going to wake up. I believe we're going to
win. What?
I believe humanity's going to wake up, and we're going to win.
What is that?
Those are toy cars. Oh, God.
Oh, my God.
Oh, now I feel sad.
Sweet Jesus.
Okay. That's the worst.
Holy
now I'm
fuck.
Sad. That's so sad.
Oh, some more of that, too. Oh, God.
Yeah, here you go, buddy.
Oh. Is that all of them in the...
All right, so we're in Newtown, Connecticut, where the Sandy Hook elementary school shooting took place around 10 years ago. It's a special week for this town because for the first time ever, Alex Jones is being made to stand trial in Connecticut.
In a Connecticut courtroom just 20 miles from Sandy Hook, conspiracy theorist Alex Jones taking the stand
He's got a distinctive waddle.
So right now we're on our way to go meet up with a trial attorney named Mark Bankston, who represented the Sandy Hook families.
Yeah, this guy.
In the previous defamation case in Texas.
Nobody thinks you killed the kid. Nobody thinks that, Alex. What you did, what you killed, is their ability to get over the death of their children. Look, I'm a parent, and I know my job. My job is to protect my kid. They couldn't be with their kids on December 12th, 2012, right? Like, they couldn't do that. And so when that happened, their job changed. Their job became to protect their kid's legacy. And so every day that this kept going on and they couldn't stop it, these parents are feeling like they're failing their kids over and over and over again. And I put that on Alex Jones more than anybody else in the country.
So, for those who don't know, can you describe the extent of the harassment that was experienced by the Sandy Hook families?
There's no way I could do it just sitting here with you. It's unreal. Initially, it just started with rough contacts. You'd get people who were emailing them, people would find out their phone number, call them on the phone. But then you had people starting to show up in Newtown and destroy the memorials they had for their kids.
Fuck.
They had people showing up at their homes, knocking on their door.
Fuck
They
those
had people going around
forever.
and talking to their neighbors. And then it just kept escalating as more and more people got caught into the wildness of it. There's Lucy Richards, right, who was a woman who I have to have some level of sympathy with on some way because she's mentally ill. But she got obsessed with all these narratives and about Lenny Posner. She was in Central Florida. And when it got disclosed that that's where Lenny had moved to, and InfoWars put up his Boca Raton mailbox where he picks up his mail.
Well, I've got an article here from a guy I think was our last caller. He's been getting all kinds of grief from Mr. Posner. Social media shut down due to Sandy Hook false copy.
It's Rob Dew.
It's Rob fucking Dew. That's him.
That's the guy.
That's Rob Dew,
That's
man.
Rob Dew. All right. Yeah. God, did he fuck this whole thing up?
He looks like a fucking budget Svengoolie.
He looks like the kind of guy who's going to fuck up an entire Alex Jones empire.
He writes, what's interesting is they list the address for the Honor Network in Boca Raton, Florida, 908 North Dixie Highway. There is no suite, but it's got 2 different buildings listed that address.
Well, we'll just start investigating that. And I guess I'm going to have to probably go on up to
doxes him on the show. Straight doxes him right on the show.
What the fuck, man?
Yep.
And I'm going to have to probably go investigate Florida as well.
She decided, okay, that's my call to action. So she started stalking Lenny and Veronique through Central Florida. She would call and leave these messages, and I don't know if you've ever heard them, man, and maybe we'll get a hold of them for you or something just so people can understand what this is. But creepy.
Did you hide your imaginary son in the attic? Are you still fucking him? You fucking Jew bastard.
Holy shit, what is happening right now?
Coming to you real soon.
Just this awful, hateful stuff.
What the fuck?
Slurs and at him and that don't even make any sense. Yeah. I mean, she called him in the N-word and accused him that Noah is still alive and that he's got Noah in the attic and sexually assaults him every night. And even after she was arrested by federal law enforcement and then she was sentenced to federal prison for a short period. Part of her conditional release is she cannot access InfoWars. She's just simply not allowed to do that as a condition of her parole. I'm an X-Files kid, you know what I mean? Like, I'm a late 90s conspiracy guy. Man, conspiracy culture used to be fun. It used to not be so malicious and cruel. Area 51, fish-human hybrids, Roswell. I mean, it was kind of fluffy in its own way. Like, it didn't really matter at the end of the day what's at Area 51. It was a mystery box we could all have fun with. And there was a time when Alex Jones was hilarious. We just all kind of like watched him when in his early days. But the moment he started commanding, I'll tell you, it goes hand in hand with the damn supplements.
Sick of the globalist eugenicist control.
What a great point, right?
Yep. As soon as he started making money, then he started seeing what made him more money.
Yeah. Only 3 more minutes. We might as well finish it.
Freaks adding poison to your water and laughing as you get sick and die? Start purifying your water with ProPure at Infowars.com. We sell books, videos, T-shirts, high-quality water filters, shortwave radios, cook stoves, survival food of the highest quality. Brain Force sold out in 4 days. Liver Shield sold out in a week. Prostagard sold out in a month. We have the highest quality nutraceuticals out there, bar none.
No, you don't. They're all sold out. They're all fucking sold out.
You don't have any. What are you talking about? You're a fucking prayer clock I'll never get.
Are you? Yeah, right.
What the fuck?
You're the fucking toilet paper in Walmart fucking April 2020. There's none of you there.
You can have the best price in fucking toilet paper if you don't have any.
Right.
Government is going to starve you, buy the prepackaged food, right? The government has released radiation into the environment by the iodine. You know, we were seeing that basically right after the month of Sandy Hook, his traffic went up darn near 50% from all the coverage he was doing that month of the hoax. So that caused them to double down because they've testified on the record. If we see traffic spikes, we try to emulate that. When Alex Jones said the school wasn't an operating school, when he said paramedics never even entered the building, when he said there are pictures of the children who they say died who are still alive, he didn't believe that shit. I don't believe Alex Jones thinks there's anything fishy about Sandy Hook, but he's going to keep saying it even right now. You know, he's still going to be weird about it.
Why?
It's not a matter of whether you believe it or not. It's a matter of whether you have carved a groove in your personality that the wheel just goes in that rut now. I think it would force a moment of ego he's not ready to confront.
The InfoWars store is like the main revenue source, yeah?
I mean, if I need it to be, if I need to, I can go to supporters and just get straight donations.
Yeah.
So
how do you go about doing that?
Just ask them for the money.
The jury came in this evening with $4.2 million. I admitted that I followed disinformation, but not on purpose. I apologize to the families. What I did to those families was wrong, but I didn't do it on purpose. We are so broke. But if you don't fund us, if you don't buy products at InfoWarsStore.com, we will shut down. So get a t-shirt, get a book, get Body's Ultimate Turmeric Formula, get Vitamin Mineral Fusion.
Get your fucking desk. I will give
me the desk.
Fucking desk.
I'll buy that desk.
I'll buy the desk.
At InfoWarsStore.com and keep us on the air.
What do you think he deserves at the end of this road?
Wow.
Good
question.
To no longer be in public life, right? Like I don't.
You said that.
People have been like, "Oh, you're out to destroy Alex Jones." I don't want to destroy him. I don't care if he wants to work at Safeway or manage a Sprint store. I don't care. I feel the right amount of justice is you should not be able to commercially market yourself as a public figure.
You get 4 lines for $120. Unlimited call and texting.
He's just got a trick where he just eats phones. He's just eating phone after phone after phone. Oh yeah, you need to recycle that? Just throw it in here. I'm like a hungry hippo.
Hey, welcome to Safeway.
Could you imagine him bagging your girl? You need help out tonight? No, absolutely not.
He's back behind the deli counter
No.
like, hey, is this thin enough? Huh? You want a sample? You want a fucking sample?
He just picks up a giant fucking Crocus ham and takes a bite out of it.
Release the Crocus.
What a fucking psycho this guy is. He's biting through the package through the Oscar Mayer. He just doesn't even care anymore.
At the American stage. That's what I think is the correct result, or at least that's what I think is the most utilitarian good result. But the money's not even really the question for me. The question is, will this suit be successful at stopping him from being on the national stage?
Yeah.
And my worry is, like we said in the courthouses, it won't be, because the cameras will still follow him. Like, he can lose all of his money. He gets out there again on the bullhorn, and he starts building it right back up.
No, I told you I was going to shut it down before they sued me and shit. I'm not happening now.
You were going to shut down InfoWars?
I was going to hand it off to the people. Not now. It's not a labor of love now, it's a labor of war. He shut the shit down.
Dude, I will say he has kicked back like a man who has finished a meal.
So the question,
he is,
right?
100%, yeah.
I know that feeling where you're like, I need a little space.
I gotta air all this out.
You're just like, okay, just gonna need a hot minute here.
Why did
if I lean forward, I will throw up.
Can you just lay hot towels over my stomach until Yeah.
I'm like a crocodile at this point. I don't need to eat for 6 months.
I'm gonna rub my belly so I digest it. You know, the worst part about this is this guy here spent all his money on ribs, and he has to just interview him with a laugh mic. Like, buy a regular mic. What's happening?
That is weird.
Cause of action against Jones on behalf of these parents come to represent something bigger. Is it a bigger referendum on the false things he's saying? I hope so, man. I hope so.
Where do you see yourself in 10 years?
That's great.
I see me picking my teeth, my enemy's bones.
What a fucking
That is a crazy person.
What a fucking
hot towels, bro. Are these hot? Everything's
What the fuck?
I don't know. We got immediately prompted with a hot ones thing here. So
yeah, what a segue.
All right. Tom and I. So we want let's look at chat. See what chat's doing.
What's going on, chat?
How are we doing, Chad?
Chad is a little upset that we didn't do something fun. I do have a video in the the docs that
Chat didn't like that. They didn't like.
No, I think they like it, but it's just depressing. It's it's like
it's
such a
he's a shit. But we guys, that's our shtick. We cover these people all the time.
Yeah,
that's what we do.
Sorry, Chad, it is my fault.
We are depressed. Thanks. Yeah, no, it's fine. What happens on a regular episode? what do you do when you listen to our regular show?
Has somebody tuned into Cog just for non-depressing news?
My goodness.
I'm the one who finds the stories. I'm not finding good stuff. All right. Hurricane Dane, you're never leaving. You've been saying you were leaving for 40 minutes.
Yeah,
just
here.
Stick around. Just cut the shit and stick around.
You're not hang out.
You're not going anywhere. Stop. All right.
Oh, Alex Jones on Hot Ones. We saw.
What's Hot Ones?
So it's a guy who just eats like hot.
It's a guy who eats hot sauce
and wings and shit. It's that guy that ate those. Remember that guy who ate the pepper with the other guy? They eat that really fucking hot pepper together, and the one guy. Just
Klaus guy
ate it with him.
Right.
That
was great.
The American guy has a show
called Hot Ones.
I think is it Hot Ones? Ian, is that what it's called?
Yeah, Hot Ones.
Hot Ones.
Mm-hmm.
And they eat just wings that are like really spicy sauce, sauce that's like Carolina
Fuck
Reaper
that, man.
level.
Fuck that.
But anyway,
he interviews them, and it's also celebrities.
He interviews them, and they also talk, but they're also
while they're eating this super hot
these
stuff.
really hot shit.
That's actually pretty funny.
Yeah, we do have something fun we're gonna do. So remember last week when we did the AI thing?
Yeah.
So we're gonna do it again. Let me call it up. We got something we're gonna do. So let me get my glasses on. I gotta get my readers on, folks. So let's do this.
Brian says he's growing the world's hottest pepper in their garden. Why?
We got a couple super chats. Quick question: who knew the future is female meant so many fascist politicians too?
Okay.
Thank you, Stone Banana. It's true. Italy. Shout out. Steiny said, "You forgot to thank my wife. She let me give you that money. And happy birthday, Kevin."
Thank you, Steiny's wife.
Thank you, Steiny's wife.
We appreciate you.
We appreciate both of you, of course. All right.
Stone Banana said CNN is a polarizing narrative to Alex's viewers. That's true. And Nick said, a little levity. My cat jumped up onto my bed for the first time since her stroke 2 months ago. That's
Aww.
good, right?
That's great.
Kitty.
Hey, cat.
So let me call this up. So here we go.
AI.
So this is Novel AI. Tom and I, before we started tonight, we decided to...
We did a little literature.
We thought we would do a story. We would let AI do a story. So Tom and I wrote a prompt, and Tom's going to read the prompt, and then we're going to let AI continue on. So here's the prompt, folks. Here it is.
We'll see what AI and Novel AI does with this. So
okay, so hold on. Let me change this to Robertson.
There's a collective effort.
This is a collective effort
of upwards of 3 minutes of effort.
It took a couple of minutes of us here. So hold on a second. You don't know Robertson? Did I not put a space in there? Whatever. Okay, go ahead.
Pat Robertson and Jim Baker sit across from one another at a long wooden conference table. Immediately they lock eyes. Pat Robertson's thick, wrinkled eyelids flutter. Jim feels a stirring he hasn't known since his days in the prison shower. It may not have been love, but it was lust.
So here we go. Let's see what
Novel AI does.
Novel AI does. Here
Write us a love story, Novel AI.
We're waiting. It's got to figure it out.
Oh, can we make it keep going?
I'm going to make it keep going. You go ahead and start.
All right. You know who I am, Pat asks, trying to sound confident, but failing miserably. Jim nods. I do. We need your help, Pat says. His voice is weak and trembling. Jim shakes his head. No, we don't. Not anymore. The room goes silent for nearly an hour while Jim and Pat wait for the other man to reply, but there's no reply forthcoming. So Jim gets up from behind his desk, walks over to where Pat sits, looks him directly in the eye, places both of his hands on either side of his face. Pat starts to cry. My God, Jim, he cries. Don't you know what we've done? What we're doing? He wipes tears from his cheeks. There are people out there who would kill us if they knew how much power we had.
Holy shit.
You can't just walk away now that our work is complete. Jim takes a step back. I'm afraid I must. What about those children? They'll be fine. Pat swipes at his eyes with his sleeve. Where will they go? What the fuck am I reading right now? I want to know how this ends. Jim turns around and strides toward his office door. I have a good idea. As he leaves the room, he hears Pat scream after him, "What about my grandchildren? Are you going to let them die as well?" This got dark.
It's got so dark. I thought I was turning this into a love.
I mean, we said it's not love, but it's lust.
And then immediately they're talking about dead children.
What the fuck? We try to do this to get away from dead children stories.
Admittedly, whenever you talk about the church, you kind of have to talk about dead children. I mean, admittedly.
What's fucking weird is this is a strikingly coherent read.
Right?
This doesn't exist.
And what's crazy to me too is what's funny to me too is that like
his story is fire.
Keep going until they start licking each other. I think we might have to actually put in the thing like that Pat grabs him.
I'm gonna have Pat this way. Here, let's go back to our prompt.
No, let's just do it down here. I think we can add.
All right.
So here, what's the next sentence?
Jim enters the secure room and shuts the heavy steel door behind him. He locks it. This is the last place he wants to be. He'd rather stand naked before a firing squad than spend another minute within these walls. So naked he will be.
So
naked he will be.
So naked he will be. Hold on a second.
Jim, remembering the one-way mirror, disrobes.
Hold on. Hold on, I'm terrible.
That 9-figured lesbian says, "This is my brother's first stream, and it is a delight. Thank you."
Disrobes.
Hold on.
You got more?
Slowly, sensually, period. And I want to give the guy the best chance possible. Pat, from the other room, gazes longingly and licks his lips. Now, I feel like we've set a scene here that the AI needs to be able to take in.
Licks his
lips.
90-year-old lips. And I misspelled licks. And I think I misspelled longingly. So here we go. All
right.
Let's do that. And let's do licks. Oh, licks. I forgot the C. I'm like Eli Bosnick up in here.
Oh, I wanted to change the line. You're not that bad.
Okay, so here we go.
All right. So now this is fucking overtly sexual.
We have given this a prompt where it shouldn't be, but
God damn it, write some erotica, AI.
Erotica. Here we go. It's thinking. It's like, I don't want to write it.
I know. It's like they kill themselves.
I don't want to go to camp.
No.
Like that.
It's time, Jim thinks. He grabs his clothes off the floor, puts them on, and steps out of the bathroom. Boo! Boo, AI! Boo!
Boo!
Oh, he casually strolls past the two guards in their booths. They don't even look up from their cards or magazines as Jim passes by.
Okay, all right. We're doing it. We're trying to start something else, Tom. We're going to do it with chat.
That's bullshit.
We're going to do it with chat this time. All right, chat, here we go. I want the first sentence. I'm going to copy paste this. I want the first sentence. We're going to do 3 sentences. Okay.
So chat's going to create the first sentence?
No, all 3 sentences.
Right. Yeah.
We're getting first sentence. After we pick the first sentence, Tom and I are the judge. You guys are going to write the second sentence, and then we're going to pick the second sentence, and then you're going to write the third sentence, and then we're going to pick that one, and then we're going to get the AI started. Here's your prompt: a love story between Alex Jones and Roger Stone. Go. We'll wait. I think that this one has got to yield.
It's got something.
It's got to yield something.
From Jonathan, a super chat: literature is dead. Shoot your goo, my dude.
Now it's got to set the scene. It's got to set the scene. So,
all right, Ian, what are the other super chats?
From Keith, I have the hot sauces, and I will buy Jones's desk and burn it. Thank you. And Nick says, I hope the AI stories becomes a live stream staple. Next time we should have Ian make a straw poll every few paragraphs. Yeah, we'll do it like this too. It's good.
Jones looked longingly into Roger's eyes as he reached for the lube. That's a strong start, Grassy Knollman.
Strong start.
Alex essentially rubs Roger on the back. You have something I want to see, Alex says. Again, strong start.
Very strong start. Loving it.
Alex and Roger held hands as they walked into the Small Pecker Club.
So good. Alex asked Roger, how far down your back does that Nixon tattoo go? Oh, so good.
These are good.
Yeah. You're turning freaking me gay.
Okay, that one is really good. That one is you're turning freaking me gay. Jones breathed as Stone licked his ear. That's really good.
Kiwi says novel AI has so many filters and blockers to stop erotica.
Oh.
Yeah, probably.
Oh.
Somebody's got to come out with that.
Way to take the fucking mood down, novel AI.
Thanks, Kiwi. You could have let us go. We're going to try it anyway.
Yeah.
We're going to, you know what? We're going to try it anyway.
Let's have him walk into the Small Pecker Club.
All right. Let's have him walk into the Small Pecker Club.
All right. A lot of these are great.
Right.
We actually, so many of them we couldn't possibly. So there we go. This is from Terrence. Alex and Roger held hands as they walked into the Small Pecker Club.
What do you do with that, AI? How dare you? All right. So here we go. Got to go back over here. We got to start a brand new one. So I'm just going to refresh the page.
Well, that makes more sense because, I mean, like it just abandoned ship. He was like, hey, put his fucking clothes on and left.
Yeah. He just peaced out. It's like, no, man, we ain't doing that. No. We ain't doing that. All right. Oh, it's still got it. I'm just going to delete it all.
Oh, yeah, I'd kill that. Yeah.
We leave it in there so it starts putting in timestamps. All right, so that's the first one. We're going to go to the second one now.
All right. So are we going to the audience or letting it run?
We're going to do one. We'll do two more.
Two more. All right, guys. So they walk into the Small Pecker Club. So what happens next?
Alex Jones slowly rubs lotion on a back tattoo of Nixon of Roger Stone. Jones looked up upon Roger Stone and felt his skin flush red as honey baked ham. That's in contention. Oh, good stuff. Oh my God, I killed these children, Alex said, while essentially stroking Roger's
That's amazing.
arm.
No,
That's
just grab it.
So good.
Carrie Boo, that's
Carrie
it.
Boo, that's
it.
so good.
That's so good.
That's so good. Okay, we got to. It's going to go into killing children, though. You know it is.
God.
Ian.
Yeah, they don't have a filter for that.
Ian, if you don't like this, you can always just close your ears for a few minutes.
Oh,
that's
is
all
that
I'm
how
saying.
that
Close your ears. Pretend you listen like all the other time. Ooh. Oh, hey.
Yeah, how evil will novel AI let us get, I guess?
Let's see, here we go.
All right, so third line from the audience.
Here we go.
All right, so they went to the Small Pecker Club.
I will eat
dressed like corn on the cob.
I don't know about that.
Oh, it's so great.
I like that Cecil had to put his readers on to write smut. Exactly. Exactly. I have to do it to read smut, too.
Wait, go up. Go. There's a good one. My safe word is Mitch McConnell because it's hard to stay aroused after hearing it.
Okay. I don't know. That's pretty good.
It's funny.
That's pretty good. All right, let's take it. Let's take it. Where is it at?
It's right there. Stone Banana was replying to that 9-fingered lesbian. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4 up from where you're at. There we go.
There we go.
Yep.
There we go.
I think it's just a reply to a conversation.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
We're stealing it anyway.
It goes in. Like Roger Stone will in a
That's
minute.
an incredibly effective safe word.
Okay, here we go.
Right. Banana said things like this is why Microsoft's chatbot turned into a Nazi.
Admittedly.
You're not wrong. We'll have a table near the stage, Alex said, pulling out her wallet.
What?
She saw his eyes go wide when she showed him one of the $100 bills in her wallet.
What?
Right, so Alex has had a little switcheroo.
Okay, that's fine.
What? She asked with a smirk. You're just going to leave this here just like that? Well, I did kill 3 people for money, she said, while looking at the bill in her hand.
No, not 3, 20. He killed all the kids in...
Invented cancer.
Yeah.
The music was loud enough that even though Alex and Roger were only a few feet away from the bar, all they could hear was each other.
That's fair.
Okay.
You know, Alex is lower. His voice is a lower register than the bass drums. So he'd be fine.
The small club had an open floor plan, so anyone sitting down had a good view of what was going on up front. Not much, as it turns out, at the small Pecker Club. Alex and Roger sat near the stage, where there were several couples dancing, some of them grinding against each other, while others were kissing passionately. As the music started playing, Alex began to dance seductively, slowly moving her hips back and forth. Roger just stared at her.
Please don't touch me. Okay, come on.
All right.
One more. Here we go.
Alex knew exactly how to work his dick without even trying. Okay, it does not shy away.
It really doesn't. It really doesn't.
Took a fairly immediate leap. It wasn't long before he was hard as a rock again. He had never been that turned on by something so simple. Roger couldn't take much more of his girlfriend's dancing, so here's what I think. I think novel AI won't do homoerotica. Because it switched gender and then was immediately like, let's get a dick up in this.
What now?
Because really, we tried to write Pat Robertson and Jim.
You're right.
And it 100% refused to take it.
Admittedly, it's only 2 samples, so we don't know.
I know. But
maybe you're right. Maybe you're right.
Okay. I guess.
Did I hit it or no?
You did, so I'll read it. Oof.
Okay, go.
Oof.
Go.
I'm going to fuck you now, he said, while grabbing Alex and pulling her onto his lap. She put her arms around him and kissed him deeply. Then she pushed herself backwards and slid. I feel uncomfortable. It slid down on his cock. Alex moaned softly as he entered her.
Kelly,
I'm not reading anymore.
No, read one more line.
God damn it.
One more line, Tom.
Alex felt like she was in heaven. She'd been so horny lately that she hadn't really thought about using her mouth or pussy until now. There was nothing better than having a nice big cock inside her.
You were wrong.
They are not shying away from the erotica.
You were wrong.
Also, this is happening in the club. Yeah. I just want to say, they're at a bar. This is happening in the bar.
Someone was wrong. So
wow.
I think that is. And the problem is that it's just not as funny as Alex Jones.
No, Roger Stone. Now it just got all like penthouse letters.
Now it's all like, and then she touched my turgid cock and I ejaculated, whatever, So it's just not. It's not as fun.
Oof.
Actually, somebody suggested editing the pronouns. Can you edit the pronouns? So it forces the AI to recognize
it's dude. It's a dude and a dude.
I don't know. I don't want to read any more erotica.
Let me just see if
I need a new job. Ian should read all erotica.
I
from now on.
Off. I closed it. I closed it off. We'll figure something else out. Why don't we do this? I thought this would be fun. It actually turned out to be cringe. So here's what I'm going to say.
It was funny, though.
It turned out, initially, I actually think the funnier story was the one where they got off track.
Right.
So what we need to do is think of one for next time where it's a funny story. So maybe they're like stealing pennies out of dead people's eyes or something. You know what I mean?
Make it weird.
Let's make it weird. And then we'll see if it goes there. Because it kind of got a little cringe. It got a little cringe there, admittedly.
Baron Von Krog says, me turning down the volume because my condo has thin walls.
It got a little cringe.
That was awkward.
I'm sorry.
I feel weird.
I apologize. It's my fault. All right. It's late. I got to get up in the morning.
Play a little bit of that link that I sent.
What link? What link? Ian?
It's in the doc.
We're mad at you
just
for
a little
something.
bit so that Lou, everybody's happy. It's good. On the way out. Or as we're watching.
Ian, how's your hurricane coming? Good?
Yeah. It blows.
Pete and Bez. Plugged in with Fury.
Ow!
Let's go, baby.
Is that Joe Biden and Walter White?
Hello, girl. Hello, darling. What's your name and what's your number? Beg your pardon. Yeah. Eating pool in a big back garden. Created the beers, I'm sinking them down, but now I'm starving.
Guy's got Pro Tools going.
With a big kebab and a can of lager. Boss man knows me. I'll be back tomorrow. With a stack full of pinkies rolled up, that's for the drop last week. And a couple of shots in the knee. Cutting up deals in the business meet. She like me, she want me. She wanna come round and bunk me. Pull up to mine in her husband's car.
What the fuck?
She need me. She wanna come round and tease me. Pull up to my midnight half past.
We're gonna get flagged for this, by the way.
She wanna come drink with a gazer, shot with a dealer, riding a beamer. She know I got rocks that sling off the curb, big words in a slick demeanor. Jesus,
I like the beat.
Baby,
Sick.
she be ringing on my phone like crazy. Easy, peasy, big cakes of bacon, I'm greedy. I came, I saw, I conquered, waking up in my Gucci boxes. Couple of jabs with a 1-2 bang, I'll knock your block off. Yeah, fling.
Can I ask, is this
What the fuck am I watching right now?
Are these guys lip syncing? Or are these the real dudes?
No, they're the real
They're
dudes.
the real dudes. Okay.
I don't know if they wrote it. They probably did, but.
Clean shot, make a man dance, and I don't need dick.
I hope I'm this fucking cool when I'm that old.
I'm not this cool now.
Well, I have years to go.
I swing in left and it's my right. Yeah, scope my man said be me sniper sight. That's right. Then it's pie and a fag and a dance on a Friday night. In a big beamer, shoot shots on the man and the cool cleaners. There's been a little spill on that block we was last.
I like this dude. I want this dude's job.
Shots on the block, Jesus. I just want to whip white while I smash cans. I just want to whip.
That's their Ian.
That dude can fucking go, dude.
I know, man.
That dude's kind of awesome.
Just want a few pints and a few fags. Big 16s and I blew that. Now, son, you don't want to do that. Son should have known I'm a big deal. Son should have run when he threw that. Yeah. Pull up outside and a man gets fried. I'm banging that mash like English breakfast.
Is this what happened to the streets when he grew up? Is this what happened to him?
What the fuck is even happening right now?
Window, what I give up? This one's rented. Yeah, Pete, chuck a sec, Kane.
Dude,
put
it down. These guys.
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
I'm in spoons of a tune on a jukebox. Birds been shaking the bunda, making me crazy. If a girl keeps going like this, then I'm taking her home and we're making babies. Now I don't mean to be rude, but this party's dead and I'm feeling wavy. So I might just slide to the cab, grab some 100 babs and Casey. Come on then, mate, let's jump in the cab, tell Mo to go faster. I'm on box in the Uber. If he complains, I'm punching the bastard. Spill drink everywhere and then my phone start passing the bleeding charger. Smoking a bit for the finest grade, now my head's twisted like a rasta. Jump out of the week with a cigarette lit when I'm out on the strip, they want this scarper. Grab that man and I'm shaving his head like a Turkish barber.
This is great.
I fucking love this.
I fucking love it too. That's
These
great.
guys are fucking legends.
Super good.
Holy
Super
shit.
good. Never seen it before. Super good.
I have never heard of that. That was fucking amazing.
That's
Hopefully
super good.
Keeps chat happy after.
That's super good.
I like Grandpa Drill is a thing now.
That's super great.
That's fucking amazing. I'm gonna listen to that the whole way home.
It's super great. I loved it.
That's
Thank you,
that's
man. Thanks for turning us on to that. That's great.
Wow.
All right. We got to go though because I got to get up in the morning. We got more show to do.
Yeah, we got stuff to
Bye,
do.
everybody. We got
Bye, guys.
Remember, next week when we come back with Novel AI, it won't be as cringe. I promise you.
That's
woo. I thought it was a good idea.
It was a good.
I mean, I thought it was a good
The first
idea.
one was great.
I thought it was a good
But
idea.
then when it took that hard fucking turn,
wow, no,
very hard.
A semi-hard
soft turn for me.
Semi-hard turn. Yeah. What are you gonna do? All right.
Yikes.
We gotta go. Good night, everybody.
Ooh.
Yikes.
I blame Ian.
What?
Get that fucking auto-tune thing done. Jesus. What do we pay you for?
Okay.
I don't know how to do it. Send it to that dude. That guy knows how to use Pro Tools.
That's true. Goodbye.